Let's first talk about a famous experiment conducted at Stanford. In this experiment, researchers got a group of students with opposing opinions about capital punishment or the death penalty. Half of the students were in favor of it as they thought that it prevented crime, while the other half were against it and thought that it had no effect. All the students were then given two reports. One report supported the idea of capital punishments preventing crime, while the other was against it. Both the studies were made up and had equally compelling statistics. Those students who supported capital punishment found the pro-prevention data highly credible, while the anti-prevention data unconvincing, while those who had opposed it did the reverse. At the end of the experiment, the students were asked about their opinion once again. The results were worth noting. Those who started out pro-capital punishment were now even more in favor of it, while those who opposed it were even more hostile. This is called the confirmation bias. That is the tendency of people to embrace ideas that support their beliefs and reject those that contradict them, and is one of the main reasons of faulty thinking. If reason is designed to generate sound judgment, then it is hard to conceive of a bigger design flaw than confirmation bias. Beliefs are our brain's way of making sense of our complex world. They are mental representations of the ways our brains expect things in our environment to behave and how things should be related to each other, the patterns our brain expects the world to conform to. In jumping to conclusions, our brains have a preference for familiar conclusions over unfamiliar ones. Thus, our brains are prone to errors, sometimes seeing patterns where there are none. It is a trade-off between efficiency and accuracy. And the reason why we resist changing our beliefs is because it is our beliefs, our convictions that give us our sense of identity. If we all cultivate a scientific attitude of critical thinking and curiosity in our daily lives, we will experience a feeling of discovery rather than discomfort whenever we realize that we have been wrong. Perhaps it's time to look at the basis of our beliefs objectively. Perhaps it's time to look at why we are so stuck. I hope this helped. I'll see you in the next booster shot.